So on my right, we've got Finn's Seafood Restaurant and Bar. Super famous tourist trap, and coincidentally, they also have the last person that ate there standing right in front. Hope you guys can get a good look at him. I don't have a flag attached to my bike, so I can't really go in the dunes. So let's see what they say. Hello. I'm just traveling the main Segway. It's a street legal motorcycle, and I was just going to, yeah. Like, whatever, man. Shut your trap. I just want to move you along. I was getting all my last time explanations out of the way so you didn't have to, you know. All right. Well, thank you very much. You have a good day. We're in California. Freaking everything costs money. Oh, it's so nice. Is it weird that I look at all these little birds and the only thing I can think about is, I wonder how many of them I can get if I freaking rush through there on the bike. Probably none. Probably all too fast. I'd probably end up crashing. This is the Oceano Dunes recreational area. Now this isn't the main part. This is just the start of the camping area. I'll take you to the end of the beach and just check it all out. Is that a little jump? It is. Couldn't help it. Look at how tough do I look? Yeah, right. You know the terrain's not that bad if you got a tiny little diesel, 1984 diesel 300D Mercedes passing you. So I think this is a good time to share with you how I got punched while I was at Disneyland. First of all, do you guys have any crazy Disneyland stories? Let us all know in the comments below. You got something interesting to say about a trip to Disneyland? I'd love to hear about it. With Disneyland, the one thing that you can consistently expect is to have to wait. You have to wait for everything, which is fine if you don't have kids that don't want to wait. And I can't remember which ride we're in line for, but it was one with about around 20-minute wait, 15-20-minute wait, which seems like an eternity sometimes with a 4 and a 2-year-old. And we're keeping them occupied. There's a lot of people around us keep looking over and laughing and smiling. As I'm goofing around, my 2-year-old reaches up and towards her mom, gets picked up by her mom, and then she gives me this adorable sweet face. I lean in to give my daughter a little kiss on the cheek, and the next thing I know, my 2-year-old, she cocks back, and she throws a haymaker and lands it right on my mouth. And it was a solid punch. The hardest part of having this happen was not laughing. Dad goes in for a peck on the cheek and then gets knocked out pretty much. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome getting punched in the face by a 2-year-old in front of all the people in line at Disneyland. The worst part about the people watching, and I don't care, I don't really get embarrassed, but the worst part is that they don't know that that's not a regular thing. They think this dad gets abused by his kid. We still have, I don't know, 12 minutes left to wait in line with the same people who saw it just happen. As a dad of a daughter, you almost have to be proud because anyone else leaning in to give her a peck on the cheek, I'd be stoked to see her punch the lights out. Here are the real dunes. Those are where everyone goes out, they camp, and then they go play around on the quads and dirt bikes, and do crazy jumps, and it's awesome. It's a lot of fun. On a bike, it's fun really only if you have a paddle tire, which I do not. Wow, look at those clouds, you guys. What a beautiful ride. Got some fishermen getting into the softer pack stuff. What do you guys think about sand? You love sand, hate sand? Once I read one piece of advice, it really helped me with my sand riding. If you are in the sand and you stand up, get your weight back, and just keep a consistent speed, you're going to gain all the confidence you need to kind of cruise through the sand. This is the end of the road. All right, let's spin around. Uh-oh. Gotta beat the water. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Watch one of these birds dump on my shoulder right now. So we have the dunes here. We have the Los Padres Mountains. Okay, that's Pismo Beach. There's Port San Luis and Avila Beach. Actually, there's a little cove, and it's called Pirates Cove. And I don't know if any of you've been out there, but that's the Nude Beach. I don't know what all of your experiences are with nude beaches, but I'm gonna share mine with you. First time I was invited to actually go to the beach, I had just started dating someone. Surprisingly enough, it was her idea, and I thought, awesome, yeah, I'd be stoked to go to the nude beach with you. And so it's a little bit of a hike because it's kind of secluded. And when you finally get to the beach, you're kind of dropping down this hill, and you see there's a bunch of people out there. Stoked, right? Stoked to get down there, stoked to check everything out. And that warm feeling of excitement just escapes in 0 time flat. Because immediately you realize that you are the youngest person on that beach by at least 40 years. So we've got all these between 40 and 60-year-old, even I would say even probably possibly 70-year-old people. I don't even know how they made the hike down there. Just free as can be, jumping around, playing volleyball, splashing around in the water. And boy, is it traumatizing to see how you're going to end up after your years of youth are done with you. So definitely not what my excited 18-year-old mind thought it was going to be, but I'm still there, and so I'm stoked anyway, right? We'll still do this, because we have made it this whole hike, and I'm not going to chicken out because I don't want to look like a wuss. So we strip down, we do the nude beach thing, and there's a lot of etiquette involved at the nude beach. It's like unspoken etiquette. It's nothing crazy is supposed to be going on at the beach. It's just supposed to be natural and free. So there we were. My super pale behind in the sun, and we're laying down on beach towels, and lo and behold, the shadows of a couple of people kind of cast themselves in front of my beach towel, and so I look up to see what's going on, and there are 2 of my co-workers at the job I had just started standing above me. So excited to say hi and see what I'm up to on that nude beach. And are they there to share in the embarrassment with me? No, they're laughing at me because they're fully clothed. And what they're doing, fully clothed, walking around on the nude beach, I think you can all assume, creeping out, being creepers. Eventually we wrap things up, we bail, and yeah, I never go back because that's not an experience that I want to repeat. It's hilarious now that I'm adult, and I don't care. But as a teenager, it's pretty wild. Interesting fact number 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, depending on if you're counting, because I'm not, is that on the hike down there, sometimes you will see random weirdos with binoculars on the hill, just enjoying the view. And I'm not sure who's enjoying that 60 to 70-year-old view, but more power to you, I guess. Is that old Mercedes stuck? Come on, tell me you're stuck. Let me pull you out. Don't worry, old Mercedes. I'll hook up the WR to your frame. I'll pull you right out of that sand. No problem. Probably not. Probably have to pull out the tractor, get a KLR 650 out here to do something like that. Whoa! Yeah, look at this guy trucking it. Didn't I see you at Pirates Cove?